All right, excuse me. To question 1. When a number is doubled and the result is increased by 6, the answer is 20. Find the number. So in algebra, as usual, we say let the number be a particular letter. Okay, so let's go on to the solution. So let the number be x, defining the number you're looking for. So when a number is doubled, that means the number is multiplied by 2. So if the number is doubled, that's 2 times x, 2x. And the result is increased by 6. That is 2x plus 6. The answer is 20. Find the number. So this is our algebraic equation. So here we now collect like terms and find what x is. So this is pretty easy. Okay, you take 6 to the other side. Okay, and then you continue with your workings. That's 20 minus 6, 14. Divide both sides by 2. Okay, and this will give you 7. That means x is equal to 7. Now to confirm, you can put it back. If x, okay, let me just title this confirmation. Just to confirm that x is actually 7. Let's see if that is true. So when x, which is 7, is doubled, that's 2 times 7. That will give you 14. And the result, which is 14, is increased by 6. So add 6 to 14. 14 plus 6, the answer is 20. So yes, we're right on track. X is actually equal to 7. Okay? Alright, so we'll go to the next question. The sum of 2 consecutive integers is 75. Find the integers. Now you need to understand the meaning of the word consecutive. Consecutive means they follow right after each other. Okay? So if we are talking about consecutive numbers, the numbers that follow right after each other, 1 and 2 are consecutive numbers. 17 and 18 are consecutive numbers. Okay, so numbers that follow right after each other. So the sum of 2 consecutive numbers is 75. Find the integers. 2 consecutive integers, sorry. So let's call the first integer x and the second integer y. So these two x and y are 2 consecutive integers, and if you add them up, it gives you 75. How are we going to find x and y? Now, the word consecutive is a key word here. Okay, and that's what's going to help us find the numbers. So for every consecutive number, the number after the first number is just, okay, let me explain it this way. Y is actually equal to x plus 1 because they are consecutive numbers. Okay, imagine x is 1 and your consecutive number is 2, which is y. So y is actually equal to x plus 2 for every consecutive number. If you take 207, if 207 is x, the next consecutive number to it will be 207 plus 1, which is y, and that's 208. So 207, 208. I hope you get the gist. So y is actually equal to x plus 1. So we can rewrite this by saying, let me take this off and rewrite it the way it should be. Okay, so x plus 1, let me put it in a bracket so it doesn't look confusing, is equal to 75. Okay, this is the first integer, and this is the consecutive integer to it, the next integer to it, making both of them consecutive numbers. Oh, this should be plus, sorry. Alright, so we can now collect like terms and move on. If I remove the brackets, x plus 1 is equal to 75. 2x plus 1 is equal to 75. This will be 2x is equal to 75 minus 1. 2x is equal to 74. And then divided by 2. This cancels this. 2 here, 1. How many 2's will you find in 7? 3. You'll have a remainder of 1. How many 2's will you find in 14? 7. So your x is equal to 37. Remember, we are finding the two consecutive numbers. So if x is equal to 37, what is y? Remember, y is the same thing as x plus 1. So if x is equal to 37, y will be equal to 38, which is x plus 1. Now let's confirm our answer. Confirmation right here. All right. 37 plus 38, will it actually give us 75? Yes, it will. So we are correct. X is equal to 37, and then y is equal to 38. These are the two consecutive numbers. All right. Okay, so we move on. The sum of 3 consecutive even integers is 54. Find the largest of them. The sum of 3 consecutive even integers is 54. Find the largest of them. Remember, the word consecutive means following right after each other. Following right after each other. So we have 3 numbers. Let's label them. Oh, not just 3 numbers. 3 even integers. Okay, right here. 3 even integers. Okay, so we have to note that. So let's label the first even integer as x, plus the second even integer as y, and the third even integer as z. So x plus y plus z would give you 54 according to the question. We are to find x, we're to find what? We're to find actually the largest. So let's assume this is the largest that this is written in form in an ascending order. Okay, smallest, the next to the smallest, and this is the largest. Okay, small, or let me do it this way: large, larger, largest. Okay, large, larger, largest. So this will be the smallest, and this will be the greatest. Okay, so we're going to make use of the word consecutive to help us figure out how to find these numbers and then solve the question. And not just consecutive even numbers, even integers, consecutive even. Those are the key words here that would help in our solution. So x is the first number. Because they're consecutive even numbers, y will be equal to x plus 2. And then z will be equal to x plus 4. I'm going to explain that. Now, let's take random even numbers. We have 6, 8, 10. Let's just assume, definitely that's not the answer. Let's assume 6, 8, 10 are your even numbers, or the 3 even numbers we are working with. Even numbers that are consecutive, even numbers that follow right after each other. So we have 6, 8, and 10. How do we get 8? Let me put it right here somewhere. 6, 8, 10. So let's say 6 is our x, which is not. I'm just using this to explain. This is y, and then this is z. All right. So how do we find? Imagine we didn't know the 2 consecutive number, even integers after 6. How do we find them? How to get y? Y would be x plus 2. Why did we use x? It's consecutive. Okay, so it's right after x. but not just the number right after x, it's the even number right after x. That's why we needed to add plus 2. Okay, and then this can be defined in two ways. If you're going to use x, it's going to be x plus 4 because we already have a plus 2. If we're going to use, plus 4. If we're going to use y, that would be or y plus 2 because they are consecutive. I hope you're getting it. Okay, so x, the next consecutive even number to x will be x plus 2. The next consecutive even number to this will be x plus 4 because we are moving in as even numbers. We are moving in steps of 2. Okay, all right, I hope you got that, and if you didn't, you can play it back again. If you have questions, you can reach out to me to answer your questions if you need more clarification here. So this is what you're going to use to answer this question and get the largest of the even numbers in the sum. All right, so I think I need to, okay, maybe I should just leave that as it is and then move on. So let's substitute this definitions in terms of x into this equation we have here. So we're going to have x plus x plus 2. I didn't put it in brackets so that we can just go straight to the point, and then z is x plus 4, and all this will give you 54. So you collect like terms. This is x plus x plus x. Let's put them together right here. X plus x plus x plus 2 plus 4 is equal to 54. Now you can add your sums and then still collect like terms. So this is 3x, x plus x plus x, 3x plus 6 is equal to 54. And then 3x will be equal to 54 minus 6. That will be 48. 3x is equal to 48. So how do we find what x is? If 3x is equal to 48, divide both sides by 3. Divide both sides by 3. 3 here, 1, 3 here, 1. We have 1 remaining. 3 in 18. 6 times 3, 18. Good. So x is equal to 16. If x is equal to 16, y is equal to x plus 2. That's 16 plus 2. And that will give us 18. And then z is equal to x plus 4. That's 16 plus 4. And that will give us 20. So let's confirm here. Confirmation. Just to be sure that our answers are correct. Would 16 plus 18 plus 20 give you 54? Yes, it would. So our answer is correct. And what is the largest of them? This is actually what we're asked to do for 20. So the largest even consecutive integer, or the largest integer of this question is 20. All right, to the next. When a number is subtracted from 40, the result is 14 more than the original number. Find the number. We have to be careful with words here. Remember, it's a word problem. Okay, so analyze your word problem down to the minutest detail, to the barest detail, and then take your workings from there. All right. A number, we'll call our number x, is subtracted from 40. That means you're taking x away from 40. We need to be careful with this, okay? From 40. Most students make mistakes here. So please, you break it down. Make sure you analyze it to yourself until you really, really understand it. And then when you're sure you have the right, you get it, you go ahead with your solution. Now, a number is subtracted from 40. Let x be the number. Or let the number be x. Let the number be x. The number, sorry, bx. So if this number is subtracted from 40, so this will mean 40 minus x. When a number is subtracted from 40, the result is 14. So 40 minus x, whatever you get, is 14 more than the original number. That means the original number, which is x, 14 more. So that is x plus 14. Anytime you say it's more than, is this more than whatever, yeah, talking about addition. Find the number. All we need to do here is collect like terms. So we bring the numbers to this side, we bring the letters to this side. So I won't have to deal with negatives. So that will be 40 minus 14 is equal to x plus x. Okay, so you can rearrange now. X plus x is equal to 40 minus 14, which is the same thing as saying, oh, let me just go on this way. What's 40 minus 14? That is 26, right? So 26 is equal to 2x. Divides both sides by 2. 1, 3. So that means 13 is equal to x. X is equal to 13. So let's confirm. 40 minus 13 is equal to what? That's equal to 27. Yeah, 27. Now is 27 equal to 13 plus 14? Because it says the result is 14 more than the original number. Yes. So that means 13 is actually our answer. Okay? Alright, so we move on to the next question. Remember, if you still need more clarifications, do reach out to me, okay? When 22 is subtracted from a number and the result is doubled, the answer is 6 more than the original number. Find the number, almost exactly like the previous question. So, when 2 is subtracted from a number, let the number we are looking for be x. Let the number be x. Alright. So, when 22 is subtracted from a number, remember you have to be careful with words. From a number. So the number will start the equation. X minus 22. This is what it means. 22 is subtracted from a number. When 22 is subtracted from a number and the result is doubled, that means whatever you get here, if you now double it, remember we can't get a whole number right now because we don't know what x is. So we're going to use this. This is the result, x minus 22. When your answer, the result of x minus 22 is doubled times 2. The answer is 6 more than the original number. That means the original number plus 6. So this is what the question is saying. You have to interpret your word problem correctly in a mathematical manner. I come again. When 22 is subtracted from a number, we said, okay, let the number be x. When 22 is subtracted from a number, from x, and the result is doubled. So what's x minus 22? We don't know what it is. But when that result is doubled, multiplied by 2, the answer, equal to sign, is 6 more than the original number. That means you add 6 to the original number. X plus 6. Find the number. So writing this in a better way, it's going to be 2 open bracket x minus 22 is equal to x plus 6. Now we can expand and find what x is. So this would be 2x minus 44 is equal to x plus 6. Collect like terms and move on. You take your x this way, bring your 44 the other way. So this will be 2x minus x is equal to 6 plus 44. And there we have our answer. X is equal to 50. Am I correct? Yep. 50. So let's confirm if 50 is actually the number, and if it's not, we'll have to go back to our workings, okay? So confirmation. if you subtract 22 from 50, what do we have? When 22 is subtracted from a number, now we said the number is 50, we worked out the number to be 50. This would give us what? This would give us 28. Now, if you doubled your result, 28 times 2, what would it give you? It's going to give you, okay, sorry, let me not do everything in the same line so you don't get confused. All right. So we'll take the next part of the question in the other line. Now, 28 times 2 would give you what? Would give you 56. And this is actually 6 plus the original number. So we are right. This is correct. X is equal to 50. Okay. I believe this is enough enough word problems for this video. You can check out the rest in the next video on my website. Okay. All right. Bye for now.